Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West for live stream number 27 as we continue our journey through the game for 100% completion and hopefully the Platinum Trophy at the end. That is the plan, that is the aim. Welcome back. Good evening. Now, I hope you're well. Firstly, massive apologies for this morning. So this morning's stream was meant to be Genshin Impact. Now, on the schedule video, I did the delayed start, so it wasn't meant to start till 11 because I had a meeting with work or occupational health. It's not actually work. It is work, but it's not. It's slightly different. But I had a meeting at 10 o'clock this morning, and I thought be done by 11. We could stream at 11 for 3 hours still. All good. 10:15, I get a phone call telling me that the meeting's been delayed because of technical difficulties, and that the doctor would ring me back in half an hour. She was currently on the phone with me 15 minutes late anyway, and then she said, I'll ring you back in about half an hour because we're having technical difficulties. I was like, okay, fair enough. Thinking, right, okay, delay the stream by an hour would be okay. And then time passed, and she still hadn't rang. And then by the time it was getting too late, and I just thought, I don't know how long it's going to take. Then I got a second phone call to tell me it's still happening. They're running a bit late. It's going to take about an hour to 2 hours. And that's when I thought, okay, unfortunately, there's no way the stream is going to go ahead. There's no time to do it. So apologies for anyone that was expecting Genshin Impact this morning. It was just one of those things that was beyond my control. I tried to schedule in the stream around the appointment, thinking it would all be okay. And unfortunately, I couldn't do anything about it. It's one of those things that I feel really bad for having to cancel it. But I also know I don't know what else I could have done. It's just one of those really weird ones. I don't know what else I could have done. Well, I just wish I'd known these things ahead of time, and then maybe I'll do something about it. But there we go. That's me. That's this morning. I hope everyone's week is going well. Bear with me just while I tweet, and then we'll crack on. Right, I can talk again. I don't know why I can't type and talk. It's one of those weird things that we've been doing this for quite a while now, and it's one of those things I just can't do. I don't know why. One quick thing, and it's kind of one of those things that I don't want to talk about, but feel like I kind of do. If that makes sense. So, as most of you know, my reasoning for doing YouTube is different to a lot of people's. I'm not here to make money as such. It's more of a social thing for me, and always has been. And yes, it's grown and progressed, and we're now trophy hunting and stuff like that. Things I never thought we would be doing. So that's all good, and that's the aim now. Trophy hunting, the games you guys want to do, franchises, and all that. So the channel's grown, increased, and all that. I don't look at the numbers massively. I don't care if a video gets 0 views. I don't care if a stream gets 0 views. It doesn't bother me. But one thing that does bother me, and I don't look at this very often because it's not a big deal. But it's likes and dislikes. Now, YouTube took away the ability to publicise dislikes, which didn't bother me either here or there, to be honest. It wasn't one of those things that I look at. So you can dislike a video, and the only person who sees it is the person who makes the video. But you're not highlighted towards it. It doesn't get brought to your attention. So your video was disliked. It doesn't tell you anything. You actually physically have to go and look for these things, and I don't. But before I started this evening, I was looking at something, and I just found the percentage was low, and I thought, what's going on there? And I had a few random dislikes on videos and streams, and that's normal. That's not an issue. But is it just me that thinks if you dislike something, leave a comment and say why? Was it the sound was bad? Was it the voiceover was bad? The gameplay was rubbish? Just, you know, constructive criticism. Maybe that's just me. But I don't understand how you can dislike something, but not give any feedback. Yeah, it's one of those weird things. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're done with that. So, Horizon Forbidden West. We'll load in. We are on 84 hours and 43 minutes, and we'll look at the game percentage when we go in. I believe it's around 85%. We'll double check. Now, we had in the last stream a couple of issues. One issue was the melee pit. We tried to do a melee pit and failed spectacularly. It just kept saying wrong input, wrong input. Well, I didn't want to research too much because I don't want to ruin anything for myself. But at the same time, I want to make sure we get everything. So we do need to have a look at it. And there was a couple of tips someone said about what I saw. So when it says pause between button presses, you actually have to look for the spear to light up, and little hints like that. So that's something we've got to look at tonight when we do the melee pits. I thought it was me. I thought I was honestly just being slow, pressing the buttons wrong. But the more you do it, the more you think, oh, actually, that's not me. There's an issue. So I did do a little bit of looking at how melee pits work, and they don't guide you as much as you think they do. So that could be why we had the issue last time. Thanks for the like, everyone. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's the plan. So we are 82.52%. So close, but yet so far. So if we look, the reason we stopped here last stream was because there's a few things we need to do here. We've got an outpost there to do. Ignore the owl feather. We can always go and get it, but it's not a massive issue. There's a cauldron down here that I think would be good to get cleared. And also, in the good old Bulwark, we need to do the melee pit. So my thinking is, Bulwark first. Try and ace this melee that I'm struggling with. Clear this herbal outpost, and then we move down here for the cauldron, and then see what time we've got left after that. That's kind of my thinking for tonight. There's still lots of question marks. There's loads we still need to explore, and the worrying thing is, and I know we talked about this last stream as well, I think Lisa talked to us about it a little bit, the unknown collectible. We're going to clear every question mark, so I'm hoping this comes up. It's a little bit worrying that we haven't found it as of yet, admittedly. But hopefully we'll find it at some point today. Or not necessarily today, but this week. So if you haven't seen the scheduled video, we're live this evening with Horizon Forbidden West. We were meant to be live this morning with Genshin Impact, but obviously my occupational health meeting postponed and then delayed and then nightmare. Didn't happen. Tomorrow morning, Horizon. Thursday morning, Horizon. Thursday evening, Genshin. I think that's this week. Cleared up. Pay attention to Sunday's scheduled video for next week, because there are some changes, because it is half term again next week. So there's a few changes I need to make. Just an FYI. I'm not trying to be young. FYI seems so random to say. We are here actually for a race as well. That was one of the other reasons we stopped here. So let's go and do the race first, then melee pit, and then the what do you call it? I know what I'm trying to say. How bad is it? You start streaming and suddenly can't talk. Okay, we'll do melee pit. We'll do race first since we're here, and this is actually why we stopped here in the last stream, which was Monday morning. Was because I wanted to do this next. We've done 2 races so far, and I wanted to do another one, and then we'll do the melee pit for the Bulwark. We'll do I don't know why I can't talk. We'll do the Rebel Outpost, and then after that we'll do the Cauldron, and we'll see what time's left. That's quite a lot to fit into 2 hours, or just over 2 hours. We started a bit early this evening, but we'll see how we get on. Let's speak to Hacks.
Aloy, you made it!
I was hoping you'd show up. You'll be happy to know you have a special audience today.
Oh yeah! Red T's coming, isn't he?
Ah.
I bet he heard he's got some serious competition now.
You win this race, maybe our reigning champion will be up for taking you on. Get her what she needs, will you, Hacks?
You got
So I
it.
wonder if there's only
Show
4
us what
races
you
in
do on
total.
that
We've done
track.
2. Just winning the last one, very just. I wonder if there's 4. You win 3, you take on the leader, this Red Tooth. Possibly by the looks of things. Right, these are tricky. I may not be able to keep up with chat during the race. But I'll catch up after if worst comes to worst.
I'm good to go.
Let's see how we go. Always good to start with something really difficult to start with. I don't tend to aim backwards. That's something I've noticed I didn't do in the last one. Just because it's tricky to know where you're going at the same time. Lightning start by us there. Pick some more things up there. Try not to get hit, obviously. Oh, I'm pressing it down. I don't mean to do that. This hasn't started the way I want it to. I need to pick some ammo up to try and get past this rider. This is going to be tricky. Can already see it's going to be tricky. Whoa, machines there as well. That's not helpful. Let's overtake her if we can. We're 4th currently. Isn't the position I wanted to be in currently. I want to be higher up if we can. Oh, I got stuck. These races just seem to get more difficult the more we've gone on. I'm out of ammo. I've now been forced off my mount there. This one may need redoing. I don't think we're going to win this one. I think I missed that bag as well. I missed that one as well. Hit me first there. Come on. Come on, Aloy. I'm going to fall off. Yeah, I'm stuck. Come on. Struggling this one today. The last one, to be fair, was pretty tricky, and we only just won it on the line. This one seems to be roughly the same kind of thing, to be fair.
Okay. Now I can override Valhalla.
I was going to take a shortcut there, but just didn't do it at the last minute. I'm still 4th. Trying to catch up now. 5th. I've got no arrows, which doesn't help me. Well, we're now last. Come on. Go, go, go. Oh, I've got some arrows now, though. I think we're a long way back.
Gotcha.
There's always a chance we can come back, but at the minute, it's not looking likely, is it?
Yeah.
Keep getting stuck on things, which doesn't help. That was a nice hit. I urgently need arrows, I was going to say. I need arrows there. But yeah, these are tricky. As I say, they seem to be getting harder as we've been going on, to be fair. We're currently 3rd. I don't think that's enough to go against the champion currently. This may need redoing come the end of this, I think. Yeah, 3rd place. That's not a bad start. That's a tricky course, mainly because you fall off.
Doesn't mean you can't make a comeback.
It obviously slows you down, which is evident. Well, obviously, we've got to do it again. We've got to win it. Kind of any other way, can we? Right, let's try again.
I'm good to go.
See, there's certain things I'm not doing, so bracing to avoid damage is something I haven't been doing. Speed up. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? I keep pressing X. I don't know if I need to. Why did it turn? Oh, that's a poor start there. It turned right at the start, and I don't know why. Come on. My mount doesn't want to go anywhere. Alright. We need arrows. Let's go that way. Right, he's down. We're down into 6. Yeah, we've already failed this once this evening already. We tried a minute ago and failed. We come third, to be fair. We didn't really fail, we just come third.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, it's a tricky one, this one.
I got her.
We're now 5th. But we knew they were always going to get harder. They're not always going to be easy, are they? That's the thing. Get away. Don't. And the last time we came off the cliff a couple of times, which obviously causes you to slow down. Right there again. That's my issue, is slowing down when I don't mean to. But I think that's my control more than anything else. Or lack of. That's one person down at least. Right, someone down there. We're up to 4th. I can't trying to move camera at the same time. We'll catch one chat as soon as I can.
Gonna bring you down.
I need a speed boost, and we're in 3rd again. So this was the position we was in before as well. We're in it again. Oh, that didn't help us there.
Yeah, let's go.
I got shot while I'm trying to shoot myself. Not helpful. Currently in 4th. Take advantage. Oh, she knocked us. I don't want to get into a fight with one person, because obviously that's not good for us.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, off the cliff. This is going to be tricky to complete, I think. Just stopped. Come on, move. Calm. Yeah, my mount doesn't want to go anywhere. I'm kind of stuck. Come on. I'm great. I can't get it back on the... There we go. We're on the racetrack again now. But yeah, I think this is... we'll have to give up on this one. And give it a 3rd attempt. The first 2 races we completed, we came 1st. Second one by the skin of our teeth, admittedly. But first time. Obviously, there's a difference in this race. It has suddenly got a lot harder. Just out of the blue. Kind of to be expected. This is the final race before we can challenge the overall champion. It is to be expected to be harder. But yeah, just the difficulty level has just changed dramatically. Just hoping I'd catch a few of them there. Try keep pressing L accidentally there doesn't help. Come on. Yeah, the mount going off the road there probably didn't help things, to be fair. I don't think we're going to gain any more positions. I'll be surprised if we do, although got a hit there. We're into 3rd again, which is where we finished the last race, and where we're going to finish this one. Blame on the horse. Always got to blame on your mount, don't you?
Doesn't mean you can't make a comeback.
2 thirds in a row. Wow. It is tricky. Yeah, the going off the edge didn't help us, admittedly. That was an issue. So that's something we need to try again at. I don't know what else I can do differently. Obviously be quicker, be faster. Stay on the racetrack better, maybe. But how are you? I'm glad you're good, Kathy. Glad you're good. Right. 3rd time lucky?
Let's do this.
I think these final things we need to complete are going to be like this, where they're going to need to be done a couple of times, the melee pits especially. There's going to be things that are going to be difficult. Right, if we get the timing down straight away, we'll get a good start.
Yeah.
There we go. But my horse, they didn't want to go anywhere. How does that work? How did that? It just stood still on the line. I got the boost start, and then it just stood still. Missed the arrow. Got the arrow there, though. try not to get caught up on the other riders, because I've noticed that's a massive slowdown. I know it's easier said than done. Oh, I got stuck between the rock and the hard place there. That's not helpful. I caught myself there. That was a bad move there, I think. So we're in 5th place. A couple of dodgy moments that haven't helped us. Again, just slows to nothing. Then we did gain the position though, up to 4th. Our best so far in this race is 3rd.
Not holding back, are we?
Dropping down again there though. So we braced for an attack there to see if that would help. I don't know if it did or not. It's just, I think it's just a tricky race. I don't think there's any other way around it. It is just a tricky race. Currently in 4th, her best finish is 3rd for this one. Although we can see all the other riders ahead of us here. We'll take the shortcut with them here. I need to get past them. Come on, let's go. Right, we're battling now. Can't go off again. We've already gone off track once, and that caused us massive issues. Now in 6th. How have we got so far back? We were up at one point.
Gotcha.
Alright, one down there. We're in 3rd again. This is where we've been previously. Passing them in a second. This is our best position so far, although the race is not over by any stretch. Got to hit that. We're actually near the finish, to be fair. Caught myself there. We're actually near the finish, I think. Come on. Come on. So close to this finish. No. Oh, across the line. No! We're going to go into 2nd. Right on the line. We were so close to winning that.
I hope you're not thinking about giving up. You'll win the next one.
2nd place. And that was by a whisker. On the line. Our best one yet. 4th time. Imagine the final one when you're actually against the champion, Redtooth. That's going to be so difficult. We definitely did better. There were things we did differently. I think pressing square to when you know you're about to get hit helps massively. Obviously, pressing it and then still concentrating on what you're doing is the difficulty.
I'm good to go.
Our start was horrendous. We got the boost off the line for being spot on with the start time, but we just went nowhere, which was weird. Okay, we're ready. We are ready. Try again. You know me.
Yeah.
Persistent. I don't like giving up. We didn't get the boost that time off the line. Annoyingly. Okay, I'm out of ammo already. I did kind of do all my arrows very quickly off the line there, but really to try and catch them back up. So there are some shortcuts you can take by the looks of things, because they tend to be taken, and I've noticed. I braced for that hit there, which helped. These two are fighting hard, so if we can avoid getting into their fight in a minute. Oh, I caught ourselves there, which was annoying. Right, well, we were 4th currently. It's just a tricky race. Camera position doesn't help, things like that, where we just slow down to nothing. I'm not trying to make excuses, admittedly. Yeah, there's a few things that don't help you. Right, braced for that one, so that helped. We're in third again. We've finished third twice and second once, and we were very close to winning the last one. Admittedly. Trying to move the camera at the same time. Bit of a boost. Oh, they got in my way there, that's not helping. That might have just messed us up there. Down to fifth again after that. No issue. I think this way may be the slower route, because last time we lost positions going right, but it's a bit late when we've already gone that way. We're into third according to... No, we're dropping positions again now. Yeah, I think that left and the right route is the wrong route. I've got no ammo again, but I've managed to knock a few of those back. We're into third again now. We're into second. We're now in the first, but can we hold on to it? That's the question. It's going to be tough. Come on. There's a boost there. We are in first, but it's only by a hair's width. Oh, come on, we just got forced. Drop down to fourth again. We're right near the finish line as well. It's the wrong time to be in this position, to be fair. I want to be... I don't mean to keep pressing the button. No, second place. Second place. I kept pressing down left trigger.
So you lost.
I kept pressing down left trigger when I was trying to shoot forward. It doesn't help. So I think that was second again. So we had 2 thirds and 2 seconds. Fifth time lucky.
That's right.
We've got to win it. You can't move forward with the Gauntlet Runs unless you win. We had a poor start. We've got to remember, when you have the choice of going right or left, stay left. We've been going right the whole time. That's the wrong thing. Got to go left. Right. Come on. I feel it in my bones. This is the one.
Gotcha now.
I don't know why I was pressing the left trigger stick down either, to be fair. I'm not too sure why I was doing that. Come on. Getting a bit behind at this stage isn't a big deal. You can catch back up. But I'd rather be close to the front early stages if we can. Right, we go for the boost. Try and catch these guys up. I'm not entirely sure where that choice comes in, left or right. That's the other thing, and we know we need to go. Oh, don't stop there. Go, go, go. That's the issue we do seem to have, is we just tend to stop in places. I don't know why. Like that. Go, go, go. We're in last because I keep stopping. I know if you get caught up on other riders, you obviously slow down. I missed that. They're fighting each other, which is fine by me. Right, remember we need to go left on the choice, which is what we've just done. I think the left is definitely quicker. I thought it was, but maybe not. Missed the arrows again, which isn't helpful. There we go. Right, we've gone left this time. This is what the route I wanted to take. We've been going right normally, and I think that is definitely the slower route. There's too many buttons to press. Force me off. Fifth currently. I don't think we're doing this one. I just can't seem to get any forward movement. Just getting caught up too many times. We're in third again. We've finished third a few times now. So obviously I'd rather not be in third. Oh, you missed the checkpoint. Ah, so you can't... I wasn't meaning to skip the track. My thinking was, I wondered if I could just deviate a little bit, but because we missed the checkpoint, this race now won't count. So I'm not too worried about the result. It was my mistake. I thought we don't have to actually go under the ropes, but we do. I think it reset, yeah. We're reset back at the camp. Because of that. Although, oh no, I thought it was done then, it's not. It's definitely not done. Right. 5 attempts, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, and a disqualified.
Should I be getting a mount ready?
I didn't say it's going well so far today. There was a few things I wanted to try and get done this evening.
Let's do this.
I wasn't expecting the Gauntlet race to take so many attempts. But here we go again. We need to do this. Then it's melee pit. I'm hoping to get Cauldron done tonight as well, to be fair. We'll see what happens. Let's try again. Right, we've got a boost. But again, we got caught up on the other riders. And if you get caught up on the other riders, obviously, it slows you down massively. Oh, come on. How do I go? Just, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. You just get caught up sometimes and nothing, you don't move. So now we're behind. Missing my arrows as well, which doesn't help.
Gonna bring you down.
Right, both of those. Missed the pickup there because of that as well, which doesn't help. We're currently in 4th. Very early days though, admittedly, in the race.
Gotcha.
But it's, yeah, getting caught up and stuff really doesn't help. We're in trouble now. Come on. We're in 3rd somehow. I'm not sure how. I've got no arrows either. Come on. Just stop still. We're down to 7th. 3rd to 7th in very quick succession there. And I can't tell you how it happened. Yeah. First few of these, the first 2 we did were quite easy. And we won them both pretty easily. But now, you can definitely see a difficulty change. Got a bit of speed up there. We need to go. Come on. We are in the 3rd. Right, there's a choice route coming up in a minute, and we need to make sure we go left. Because I think that is the faster route by far. Take the boost of this one, we do this. Come on. Currently in 3rd. A little way back as well though, annoyingly. I think I missed the shot there, I tried.
Gonna bring you down.
Right, we're taking 2nd. We did for 2nd. Can't see the person in 1st though, annoyingly. I think the person in 1st is miles ahead. which obviously could be an issue. We haven't been on the line as well already this evening, which hasn't helped.
Gotcha now.
Where's the person in first? Are they that far ahead of us that have already finished? They might be actually. They're that far ahead of us. Yeah, we're going to finish in second again. The winner was miles ahead by the looks of things. So what's that? 2/3, 3 seconds, and a disqualified.
Guess that didn't quite work out, huh? Maybe we'll have better luck on the next one.
Well, there is one thing I will say. I'm persistent. I don't give up. That's one thing. There was a couple of issues. I don't know if it's me doing it or not, but the actual stopping is annoying. That might be me. I don't know. It's a weird one. Right, let's try again. This is it. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. This is the one. I do want their horse. Whoever was in first, I want their horse. Because they were very quick. Yeah. Right, we got the boost, but then we got caught up with the riders there, which possibly doesn't help us. We're okay. Bracing for attacks does help. That's something we've got to do. We got 3 people in one hit there. That actually really works in our favour there. That didn't though.
Can't dodge my arrows, trust me.
But keep an eye on their attacks. So if we brace, it does help.
Yeah, let's go.
Go for a quick speed up. Obviously, I don't want these guys to get too far ahead, like last time, if we can help it. Although one has just hit the other though. Come on! Oh, we're stuck again. That's one thing that just keeps happening, is that getting stuck. As I say, I don't know if that's a me thing or it's just, I don't know. It's weird. Hit again there. Yeah, bracing definitely helps.
You like that?
Trying to focus on direction and, you know, where the other people are and trying to brace when they're attacking as well. It's tricky to do all at once. It'd be nice to get speed up if we can. We got caught again.
Yeah.
Right, currently in 4th. I'm now getting overtaken again by everyone as we just slow right down. Don't know why that happens. It's really weird. Right, I am out of ammo. Gave me a chance to catch up on these guys. We are in 3rd. Trying to turn the corner and someone gets in our way. Right, we are currently in 3rd. I don't know if we'll hold on to this. Took both first 2 horses out, races out. Horses, mounts. I don't know anymore. Both out in one shot there. I need to speed up ideally. This is going to be close run thing, I think. Came at just the right time, that did. Oh, I've got to recover quickly there. No, we're done. We're done. That was the closest I think we come to winning. That hit has kind of destroyed it for us, I think. Or maybe not. May have done it. Oh, we did it.
There we go.
Finally.
Now that's what I call a
I didn't think
win.
we'd won that. I thought we'd lost that quite close to the end, to be fair.
Another go.
So we had
Just for fun.
Thanks.
3/3, 2 seconds,
Fine win.
and a
I have
disqualification.
to say, seeing such a rampage unleashed on the track was breathtaking.
Oh, he speaks now.
I came back to let the squad know
Hey,
I found
Kathy.
a track for us south of the desert. You might find it a bit more stimulating than what you've been doing. That is, if you're brave enough for the challenge.
This coming from someone who won't even show his face?
I'll show you my demons if you show me yours. On the track, of course.
Oh, so we're racing now?
Only if you hear the call. Wouldn't want you pointing that bow at me if you didn't mean it.
I'll consider it.
I'll see you on the track then.
So we get to face the leader of the Gauntlets, and that is Redtooth. His track is south of the desert. That is something we do need to look at. Add that to our list of things to do. But I'm just glad we did that one. I'm not doing another race now after that one. That was incredible. Ignore the current quest selected, because obviously that isn't what we're doing this evening. So, I'm just trying to get rid of it. Well, it matters. We are going to head, ignore what's on the map. We're going to head quickly into the Bulwark, try and do their pitmaster, and then we're going to come back, take on Bone White Tear, which is an outpost, head south, and hope to do the Cauldron. That's the plan for this evening, I think. Clear this kind of northern area of what's left in this area. It's so much as just trying to find things. Like I say, we're still missing a collectible, which is weirdly worrying, but I have been assured that we should come across every question mark. It's weird to be at this stage and missing a collectible, or not even knowing what one of them is. But I think that takes a lot of exploration to actually find it out. We did get some skill points for that. Not that we spend them. At the minute, there's no point. We'll just save up and then do everything in one go. So melee pit time. The new Still Sands Gauntlet has been unlocked. And we now talk to the pitmaster. Now, we did try one of these melee pits in the last stream on Monday morning. And we had an issue. It kept saying wrong input. And I think I know why. I did a little bit of reading up on...
Is this a training pit?
In case I'd missed something in the
Sounds like you've
instructions.
been to one of the other clan's capitals. I'm Arayo.
And some of the ones where you need a pause, you need to look out
You're
for
the one who defeated
a
Valhalla
shine on the
Rose.
spear, supposedly.
Single-handedly wrecked her machine army while on the wings of the 10. You're a champion among us already. Anyway, if you've been to another clan's training pit, then you must know the drill.
We do.
Same rules apply here. You can train or take on a challenge.
The challenge is what we want to do. We need all three.
Are allowed in the pit.
But they all require certain moves.
Challenges, you can spar with us.
And when I beat you, I'll earn a mark?
If. And yes, a token of victory to present to the Enduring.
Yeah, so that's the thing. We need to complete them all.
What is this enduring, exactly? All I've heard is that they're the best trainer amongst the Tenakth.
Earn 3 marks. Then you'll see.
That's what we need to do. The 3 marks to take on Enduring. So don't worry about tutorials or practice. We'll go straight to challenge. This is probably where we're lacking a little bit, is the fact that we're not practicing first. But this one is jump off and shoot. So quickly reposition yourself and gain the upper hand. Defeat your opponent with the following combos. It's only a 1-minute time limit. Dodge an incoming attack, which is circle. Jump off, R1, hold R2, and then shoot your opponent while in the air. Arrows do extra damage when shot immediately after jump off. Yeah, okay, this might be tricky. It's not a move we use, because I didn't really know about it, to be fair. R1, R2, this is going to be interesting. Like I say, with the previous one we tried in the last stream, we struggled with the input settings. I'm trying to dodge. Alright, you going to attack? I think I got it there. That was a jump off. I just missed the arrow. I missed the arrow at the end, I think, more than anything else. I think the wrong input, so we failed that one because I pressed the wrong button. This is the issue with these. You press the wrong button, you lose it all. But that's no dodge done. I missed him with the jump off there.
Can't win a battle if you're
I did
dead.
it.
And distance will keep you alive.
There we go. We did it.
This combination gets you out of trouble and punishes your enemy.
That is it. First one done. 3 to go. Yeah, surprised. I didn't think we'd get that quickly. Seek and strike. No enemy is out of your reach. Defeat your opponents with the following combos. Tap R1 while holding the stick forward. Hold and then release R2. Jump over your opponent. Land a slam attack on your second opponent. Tap R2 while falling. R1. Stick forward. Hold and release R2. And then R2 again. Okay. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. So tap R1.
Survival on the
There we
battlefield
go.
is down to
Completed in one.
tactics. Your best target is
Some of
always the
these
closest.
are really
So select
easy
your target and strike.
as long as you read the instructions. Thank you, Kathy. 9 seconds to do that one. Okay, sustained break. This is the last one before we face the pitmaster himself. And it's just a case of beating him. Break your opponent's weapon guard. Follow up with a fast, punishing attack to close in, then jump off of them to reposition yourself and finish with a precise shot. Defeat your opponent with the following combos. Block breaker R1, R1, R2. Before the attack finishes, hold R1 for a half moon slash, then release R1, hold R2 to jump off and then shoot with a training arrow. Bit trickier. We'll give it a go. So we're going R1, R1, R2, and then I didn't finish the attack, did I? R1, R1, no, wrong input. You've got to do it so quickly, in succession. So, R1, R1, no, he didn't hit him the first hit, I think is the issue there. And then release, hold R2. No, it's the wrong input. I knew what I did wrong there. I'm not even looking at what the moves I'm doing. I've just got to look at the button combinations, really.
To really hurt a defensive opponent, use a block breaker.
So I wasn't even looking at the opponent or what Adol was doing. All I was looking was at the right-hand side of the screen, where it told you what you needed to do in the order you need to do it. That was the only way I could do it. Okay, Pitmaster. This is going to be easier than the Gauntlet race we did at the start of the stream, admittedly. We can beat the Pitmaster now in 2 minutes. Oh, we've got to defeat the brothers. There's 2 of them. Okay, we've got to beat the 2 of these. And then we'll get the Sky Clan mark. And that's one of the things we want to get done tonight. Completed. This may be tricky to do in the time frame.
Defeat is one mistake away.
Excellent. Good choice of attack. Keep that blade moving.
That's a big thumbnail down.
Fight on, brother. Have courage.
Trying to get that shot on that leg, because that's a big hit on the leg if you can get it. Although we are nearly down. Right, the brother's down, 1 to go. We've got no health. And somehow, got to beat this guy.
I can fight. Excellent.
Or going on the attack might have been the way forward there, rather than wait for him to attack us.
Challenge me.
We're down. No, we're not. I thought we were dead, but we weren't. We survived. Ah, I missed the arm. Shot on the arm is extra damage because it's blue. Come on.
You're not fighting a machine.
30 seconds still. I was trying to hit the blue on the arm, because that would have been enough.
Use your blade.
I'm trying to use my blade, but I think we're dead. Yeah, we died.
Maybe next time.
Failed on the last guy. We'll try again. It is difficult. to being two of them doesn't help. That first hit there doesn't help us either. And I missed the shot that I should have taken on the big guy. I will face you if you stop trying to hit me.
Are you hurt? Nice.
Trying to get that arrow on his arm, because that does bonus damage while it's blue.
Use your blade.
Right, he's down.
Go again.
Shouldn't have gone head on with him there. Stand up, Halo. Trying to get the first hit.
Good work. I am not done. Using the space.
We're not many hits away.
Challenge me. Enough. The challenge is over.
We failed.
Maybe next time.
Ran out of health again. We didn't even see him hitting us. Got to dodge the first attack at the start. That would save us some health. There we go. Oh, we got hit anyway. There's some good hits in there.
Stand and fight. Good combination.
Didn't get the what I wanted on the last move in there. Watch out for the big guy.
Excellent work. You've mastered combining attacks. Keep that blade moving.
Fight on, brother.
You've mastered combining.
Trying to get that hit on that arm. While it's blue, you get hit on, you do more damage. There we go.
You'd be right to use
You
range
have
attacks
skill.
on machines.
Use
With
it.
people, try your blade.
I was trying to like, I think he's down.
You're right. Good.
I don't want much health.
Evasion is protection.
Not common.
Good. Not bad.
All right.
Read that blue hit though, and I didn't get it again.
I can go. Where is your confidence?
Okay, I kind of need him to attack, and I've got to get around the other side and hope to avoid him. No, we're down.
Challenge is over.
Couldn't quite
Maybe
get to
next
him.
time.
It's the hitting the blue with the arrow when you're in the air is the hardest, it seems.
Earn.
That was me not trying to dodge really quickly and failing miserably. Better gone for the big guy first.
Stand and fight. Do you fear me? You can't keep running. Do you fear me?
Come on, arrow. There we go. That's a big hit there in the end.
Trained to fight. So
I think that was a good one in the end.
keep that blade moving. Good choice of attack.
You need protection.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Good combination. Finished.
I think he's down.
You wanted this fight.
Alright, big guy just got to watch out for now. His attacks do a lot of damage when they catch you like that. One guy's down, one to go.
Brother. Good. Nice. I will catch you. Arrows are not enough.
I know arrows aren't enough, I'm just trying to... Oh, damn, dead again. It's the big guy every time. Let's try again, shall we? I kind of know what I'm doing wrong, but it's fixing it. That's the problem. That first move doesn't help, admittedly.
Fight.
Keep that blade
Are you
moving.
injured? Victory is no victory.
Is he down? Yeah, he's down, isn't he? Caught me straight away there.
Are you hurt? My good combinations.
We're one hit away from being down again.
Good work. You have to win. Not bad. Enough.
Oh, we're down again.
Challenge is over.
Good. I'm trying to get him a
Maybe
close
next
combat,
time.
as that's what we should be doing. But yet, his attack is so heavy. Avoiding that is tricky. The small guy, not too bad.
Mistake away. Excellent. Protection.
Big guy's doing his damage.
Have courage. Good going on, brother.
Keep that one moving. You've mastered combining attacks.
We get hit on the armor in the chest there. There we go.
Out of 2.
Is he down now? I think he's down. The big guy to do now.
You all right? Where did she? Good.
Just trying to keep him in a corner so he doesn't
Bring your
get himself out, really.
excellent. Challenge me.
Try to get a chest armor. There we go, big
Can't
damage.
keep running.
Is it enough? Not quite.
Still blade.
Blood of the 10.
Still, we've done it.
Yield.
We have done it. It took a few attempts.
You're tough.
In the final
Took a
Pitmaster one, it
pocket
took a
knife
few
and cracked a
attempts.
smile.
Everything else wasn't too
Here.
bad.
You've earned this mark.
So that is another melee pit
Thanks.
finished.
One down, I guess.
Go to the training pits and Scalding Spear.
I will
and
say,
Thorn
and I think
Earn their
more
marks.
in this than any
Then
game
you can
done it
challenge the Enduring.
before this.
Won't be easy, but after that fight, I think you can do it.
When you
me know
succeed
if
in
you want a
even a
rematch,
melee
another
pit, a
challenge,
fight,
or more
a
training.
you know, anything
You'll always be
really,
welcome here.
you really feel like you've earned it. Nothing comes easy, and that's a good thing. But yeah, you do definitely
I have to
feel
go.
like you've earned,
If you want to spar
The-
again,
the win.
we'll be here.
which I think is incredible.
The snow's coming down heavy.
So we've done the Sky Clans mark. We saw a Lowland and Desert Clan. Lowland was the one we struggled with last time. In the last stream, we just couldn't get it to work. Right, this is where we're going next. We're going to head here, take out the outpost, and then we're heading down here for the Cauldron, and them 2 question marks to have a look at. Thank you, Kathy. So yeah, that's the plan. Is we're going to hopefully get another Cauldron done today. As I say, we are live again tomorrow morning. Why am I wasting some of our resources when the fire pit's there? We are live again tomorrow morning, so we'll continue on tomorrow. I still think we're on track probably to finish this week potentially. It's just going to depend on some of these last things that are quite tricky. I think that's the big thing. Because after this evening stream, we've got 2 morning streams potentially get it done. The following week, obviously, as I said at the start, is half term again, so there won't be no daytime streams. There will be evening ones, but daytime will be out again. I know it's annoying and frustrating, but everyone's home. Well, my little boy's home, and then after that it's bank holiday weekend because it's the Jubilee. So yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky next week. But we'll sort it out. We'll figure out these things out as we do. Right, I want to stay away from that thing. The Rebel Fire. It's a Rebel Fireclaw. All right, I don't want to fight a Rebel Fireclaw out in the open. Ideally,
Fireclaw should have parts I need to fix its override.
we need to actually try and make sure that's the last thing we deal with, if possible. Where's Sunny's mark? Trying to get Sunny on the thing. Yeah, I want that to be the last thing we try and take on if possible, because that's going to be tricky, especially when you're fighting rebels at the same time. What else have we got? Any rebels we can see? Not quite. Ah, there's a rebel there. So actually we're just walking past the campfire. So there's one up there was our Sons of Prometheus sniper. There is one rebel sniper there. I think our biggest challenge is going to be that. Yeah, I think that might be our biggest challenge, to be fair. There's the leader. So there's not many rebels here by looks of things. But I don't want to be fighting the machine whilst dealing with the other enemies. I think that would be a mistake. Alright. Can we see anyone without a helmet? Because if we can, they're going down first. Please don't walk straight through where I'm standing. Right, okay. Because we'll get seen if he does, that's the thing. Right, there's a guy over there. Which I don't think's got a helmet on. Well, I can't quite currently see his head, annoyingly. Like this guy. Have you got a helmet on? I don't think that's a helmet. But we missed anyway, by the looks of that. I might be too far away, to be honest. From there. Yeah, I think I might be. Right. Okay. A normal tactic is from long range, take all the people out without a helmet on and then deal with everyone else afterwards. But this may not work this time, I don't think. That's the, that guy hasn't got a helmet on. I need him in a position to be able to take him out. Right, we need to be able to see him, obviously.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, we're a bit closer now. He's down. At least there's one guy down. I know they're going to see the body. That's not a massive issue. Why are they shooting fire over there? Can't get a steady enough shot. They were shooting over there for some reason. Not sure why that was. I'm assuming I can't override this either. No, silent strike. That'll be a mistake because it won't take it down. Yeah, it won't take it down. Silent strike will just take a little bit of health off, but not a massive amount. Okay, we're now going to be under attack by everyone. That's an attack we don't want to be part of. We can help it. Right, what is that weak to? Okay, that one. That's fully down. That's fully damaged there, with frost now. Kind of on the bomb. The rebels don't seem to be attacking me, to be honest. I'm not going to aim. I wasn't aiming for the sacks really until we had dealt some more damage while it was still frozen. But that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. I know my long range arrows obviously are slower to load, they do a lot more damage. Trying to stay away from them claws as well. Right, can we get to these shoulder pads? Come on. Right, frost arrows again. Let's see if we can freeze them for a minute. One more frost and he should be down. There we go, full frozen. Do want the weak point hit. I wasn't aiming to actually make him on fire, I was aiming for the weak point hit, to be fair. Other weak points has he got? Not many. Not that visible anyway. Come on, show me that shoulder pad. I need arrows again. Because I'm always using my long range ones. I know the slower the load, they do the most damage. That's the thing. Do you know what? Let's try dodging his balls for a second. Try some tear arrows. I can just take some armour off. I think that would help. They're always going to be difficult to beat. These are not ever simple machines by any stretch. And we haven't even dealt with the rebels in the base yet because we tried a silent strike on this and obviously failed miserably. I was just trying to see if I can get his helmet off. This guy's going to shoot us and we're going to be in trouble. If I can get his helmet off though, it's an easy kill for us. That's obviously what I was trying to avoid, was him firing at. Although we have got a new tactic with human enemies. That tends to work for us. I need to refill. There we go. Acid. I tend to use it on most human enemies now. Because I find acid greatly damages most human enemies. Right, power shot. Good evening, Lisa. How are you? I know we've got to try and do the rebel camp at the same time and deal with this guy. Right, let's go back to frost arrows again on the big guy. Right, full frost again now. Where's he gone? Can we get him down now? Now he's full frost, I wonder. Not if he just dives around like that, maybe not. Slow me down. Trying to get that shoulder pad for the weak spot, but it's just difficult to get his head. There we go. Big guy's down. Now it's going to be a case of finishing off these guys. They are tough to be. Yeah, you're right. They are very, very tough. We made sure we wanted the Gauntlet Run by the Bulwork today already, this evening. That was tricky. Took quite a few attempts. We've done the melee pit in the Bulwark, and now we're just going to clear this, because this is one we haven't done. And then we're going to move on to a Cauldron that's a little bit further to the west. That's the plan. Right, who's left? Why have we not killed him yet? The leader is this guy. We have damaged him. Obviously he is weak to acid, which is what we used. And we're going to use again. Although I was a bit too far away there, I think. I don't know why I didn't need to do another acid there, did I really? Right, leaders are down. We will need to clear one else out of the camp, which we'll do in a second. I didn't want the plasma fang horn, I wanted the actual leader of the camp. There we go. Right, last enemies to take out.
Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But
I'm not going to wait for them to abandon it. We're going to try and take them out quickly.
Did you see that?
Whoa! Halt!
Why are my arrows not hitting there? Right, helmet off. Headshot to finish him. It's always the tactics we use. There we go. I always find they are the best tactics to use in these situations. Where are you? Where were you shooting at me from? Up there. This bow is our normal range bow, which obviously doesn't kill him in one hit, even with a headshot, which is a bit annoying. Even the cam might be nice, give them a chance to defect and all that. Do you reckon? I haven't thought of that, to be fair. I've always seen it as, well, we're here, we may as well deal with them all while we're here. I've not thought about the fact that actually they may defect. Good point. This isn't really doing us any good from trying to do it from down here, is it? So we'll head up and deal with that last guy up there. How do we get? Oh, we can climb, to be fair. I wonder if it's going to get up there. There's a box here. Maybe, is he there? Oh, I can just do this, actually. I do need arrows, that's something I do need. Where's he gone?
Think you can hide?
I'm not hiding. Trying to get some height to meet you at the same point. And now I drop my down again.
use this opportunity. Don't come back.
Don't come back. Okay. Missed the headshot there. Thought we had it. Armor instead. It's that neck armor there. That's going to stop that shot being
Won't be causing any more
the
trouble.
perfect shot. But we've done them all. Some humans with flea faces and all aloy. Yeah, I know they don't. Even when they know they're outnumbered, they're outgunned, they don't just run away, do they? Even when the leader's down. Normally,
Down the mountain from this spot.
in that situation, your leader's
They're
down.
all set up here.
Are you really going to stick around? You've seen her take out everyone else. You're the last person
How
remaining.
much snow is going to pile up?
But yet you're going to hang on and wait and just see if you can take her out on your own. 10 people before you couldn't. But you might as well give it a try. I like the fact that they're a tryer. But you kind of think, maybe you should have given up. Okay. So that is done. So there's 3 things already cleared this evening I'm going to do. The next one is a Cauldron. It's one of the ones we haven't done, obviously. We do need to head slightly south. There's a couple of little things we need to check on our way there. It's because they're things we haven't done. So obviously ignore where the task is leading us. We're heading to this Cauldron. So we'll fast travel from where we are to this campfire. There's an unknown, there's a shelter, Cauldron. That's their kind of plan, I think. I think that's the best way. I can hear something humming at me. Oh, green shine chunk, just out there. Wow.
Green shine off carefully.
We did also actually need something we didn't actually do just then was the actual owl that flew past. We need an owl feather, I believe, 3 of them. So we'll keep an eye on because we do need them. Right. So we've passed the Bulwork melee pit. We have done the Gauntlet Run. We've cleared the Bone White Tear area, and now we're heading to the Cauldron. I kind of come into this evening having a kind of a rough plan because it's only 2 hours. We started to start a little bit earlier than normal, to be fair. I just want to make sure we don't waste too much time and not get anything in these 2 hours if possible. Because you all know how easily distracted I can be. Let's just see something nice. Let's just have a quick look. This looks quite cool. And then, yeah, we don't really achieve everything we probably should have achieved. I still haven't looked at trophies, actually. I keep meaning to, and then I hold off thinking, oh, we're not really at that point yet. So I then don't do it. I don't look at them. Maybe I should. I'm not sure. Okay, what do we got here? Well, this is a blow-up point, so let's ignite the fire gleam and see what's inside. We have alerted. Okay, there was a machine inside. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. That came out a bit out of nowhere, didn't it? Okay, let's get the top weapon off. There we go, top weapon is off, which is what I wanted. Can't remember what it's weak against, to be fair. Need to scan it again, ideally, without it killing us in the meantime, though. Plasma. I know it's something that we don't use very often. Always shoot the legs. I love the way when you shoot a body part on a machine, you see the change in jumping or running. You can actually notice the difference. The only problem with plasma, it's on our sharp shot bow, so it takes a while to load, which obviously has its downsides. There we go, full plasma. Right, let's try and get some of these weak points, shall we? Or not. Try and hit those things on the top there. I think I've opened one up for a hit, if we can. No, I've opened the other one up though now. And the plasma detonated. It's actually nearly down. I should actually look at what the question mark turned into. Because obviously this was a question mark place. I wasn't aiming for the melee finish, but I thought it was high enough, it might work. Hit me before I could get a shot him. Come on, we're so nearly there. we've defeated these no end of times. It's not that bad.
There.
I'm out of the long range ammo now as well. I thought this would be down ages ago, to be fair. So close to being down. I'm nearly close to being down because I'm out of health. Oh, where are you? There we go. It is down now. I should have done that a lot sooner than that. That'd become a lot harder than it should have been. Surprise! I wasn't expecting anything to come out of that doorway. It's just I don't think we've seen something come out of a fire gleam like that before, so it was surprising when it happened. Right, what have we got here? Obviously these guys are waiting for me, so we better deal with these quickly. My lack of health is probably a concern. What are they weak to, these guys? I can't. New catalogue entry as well because it's different type. Come on, tell me what you're weak to, quick, before you attack them. Right, plasma again. So plasma is what we're going to need to look at. Try and deal with these as quickly as we can. Just 4 hit. That wasn't. It's because the plasma's on our sharp shot bow, the actual notching the arrow and firing takes so much longer because it's the sharp shot. It wasn't that long ago, I was riding one of these around one of the trial areas, wasn't it? Trying to complete that one with while riding on one of these back. And now
Time to follow up.
I know the weak points and where they are, actually getting a hit on. That was a nice shot with a weak point there, to be fair. Plasma also explodes when it's finished as well, which obviously we don't want to be too close to when that happens. Where's he coming? Stays down there, it can stay away and we'll actually have the advantage of keeping distance between us and it. But it was never going to stay down there for long, was it? Plasma's damaged it again. Are we only facing one now? Is the other one, have I managed to kill one of them? I may have done. There's only one kind of jumping around looking for us. I want to be as far away as possible when the plasma explodes. That's the other thing. There you go. That acid. Right, I am massively low on health now. Mainly I've got no berries anymore. So we need a good old potion. We need to stand still to drink it. Things like this we should be beating really quickly, but they definitely still take time. It doesn't matter how long you've played the game for, how many different weapons and stuff you've got, skills. I just find that every battle is fair in that regard. You know, 80 odd hours in, you would have thought we'd be able to do these battles really quickly, but it's not the case. It's still, you still feel that sense of achievement when you finally get rid of one of the enemy you've been trying to defeat. Even if it takes you 5 minutes or a lot longer, I just always feel that sense of achievement. Come on, one more shot. Did the other one, did we take the one down? Or, I don't think we did, did we? It's an apex. Missed it. Okay, let's try and do this cleverly, shall we? I say that. What I'm thinking was tear arrow, some of its defences off, and then, you know, make life easy for ourselves as much as possible. And also our trusty spike thrower. When in doubt, spike thrower. I think it's one of the best weapons. I'm so surprised we didn't start using this earlier in the game, but now that we've got this spike thrower, it is brilliant. think we're safe. Finally. Can we actually find out what was in the actual place we opened up as well? Because we still haven't been and found out what else was in there. I think I could have used the gun there as well, to be fair, couldn't I? I was so focused on just defeating what was around us. Right, we're in urgent need of health. We can use a potion now, obviously. And we can always sort other stuff out afterwards. Why is that shining? Okay. Good evening, gaming. How are you? See, do you know what? I always fire R2. I just do it. You think fire? Okay, so let's keep that on. In fact, let's stock everything up first. We'll keep that on, and the next time we get into a fight, we're going to try that then. I just don't even think about using R1 as a shot. And I probably should. Right, spike throwers on. So there's a data point in here. So this is something new. Let's have a look. We've got a plan for Guardians. Good gaming. Congratulations. Well done. I take you enjoyed it as well then. Thank you for the like. It was much appreciated as well. So I've only just spotted it changed. The Tower of London relocation is this data point. London, February 3rd, 2050. The Mayor of London and government ministers are due to meet with engineering companies today to discuss a contentious relocation of the Tower of London. A centre for English history, the tower was once a major draw for tourists. It has stood empty along with other riverside structures since the first of the Great Thames floods. Archaeologists say that the site is suffering from serious and accelerating damage, with several areas of the famous castle close to collapse. Sites currently under consideration for the famous castle's relocation include Hyde Park, Richmond Park, and a new tourist centre at Heathrow. This follows widespread condemnation of the offer by trillionaire Ted Farrow, crops up doesn't he, to have the structure safely repurposed free of charge at FAS headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah. Said MP Nigel Tamblyn Goggin, I'd rather have my own head mounted on a spike atop the tower than have a heritage purloined by a... and the rest is corrupted. So Ted Farrow thought he could bring the Tower of London to America, fix it up, and I would assume not give it back. You traded Guardians in for Deathloop. Ah, nice. How far are you? So we finished the main story. We're now just doing the other bits and pieces, to be fair. We're about to go and hit a Cauldron as well. Right, and that was so in that green. Did that question mark was that data point, and then also I think we got a legendary sculpture, and that was about it. But yeah, Tower of London in Utah. That would definitely be an interesting thought, wouldn't it? Right, we need health. That big fighting a minute cost us a lot of health. So we're going to use spike throw. I've got to remember to use R1 for spike throwing next time we have the fight. That's going to be the aim. So we've got this little outpost here, which is one we haven't done before. This is a new one to us. We can stock everything back up, and then we are going to be going and completing the Cauldron. As we're still aiming for this 100%. 100% everything done. That's kind of the aim.
Is that a cauldron? It looks like it's underwater.
I didn't want to change time.
Should be able to find data to override new machines.
I didn't mean to sit down. Good morning, Mr. Mayor Plays. You just woke up and it's 5:32. You needed to break your knee. That's a weird one. Hope you're well though, other than the bad dream, obviously. The main story was really good. I liked how the side quests and the people you talk to add so much to the story. And yeah, I really enjoyed the story, and where it's leading to would say DLC third game kind of thing. So I'm interested to see how that works and what they do with that. But yeah, thoroughly recommend it. Alright, what do we got here? Big guy. Kind of want to ignore the big guy, if possible.
Hard to sneak into that cauldron without being seen. Might want to take care of these machines first.
Oh, she's actually telling us we've got to take care of the machines first. So because of that, my plan of sneaking in the back door didn't quite work. So we are going to have to take care of the machine. So R1 was what was suggested by Lisa for the spike throw. Not something we've tried. So let's give it a go.
Oh, I've been spotted.
Oh wow!
Shell snapper.
I'm out of that weapon stamina though now, annoyingly, but I wasn't expecting that. There's a few machines we have to take care of by the looks of things. So we need some weapon stamina back. Once it comes back, we can use that again. I wasn't expecting to do that. I don't even know what it kind of was. It's like it drops down, it like arcs like a javelin, I suppose.
Better.
Onto its leg, blow up. Nearly down. One that right, we got. Wow, that does some damage. Obviously, you need to wait for your weapon stamina to re-top up. But even so, spikes now. I do love using the spikes. I just think they're brilliant. We have got a weapon here we can use. Going underground, doesn't it? Where is he going to come up? I can't dodge out of the way of that because I was holding the weapon.
Now this'll do some damage.
You're not frozen yet. Come on. I think we're out of ammo now. Before a few shell snappers in a time, they're not too bad. You've just got to keep going at them. Gone underground again. Dived the wrong way. I kind of dived where it was heading there. That was that R1 move is incredible.
Should be able to get into that cover.
Yeah, stamina is regenerating pretty quickly. That R1 move with the spike thrower, I think it's my new favourite way of fighting. I know we normally go stealth and distance, but that is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for that advice. I will definitely try and utilise that more. Especially in the big fights like that, I think that really works really well. It's very effective. Especially when you've got, when you can take on the top of something. Because obviously it seems to only attack the top more than anything else. So I think that does help. Right, Cauldron time. So what was on our list of things we wanted to clear today. I've got very little health on me. I don't think that's health, is it? I don't know. No. What we got? What fish is that? My only reason for asking, I know we haven't got certain fish. I think we need a striped bass skin, I think. There we go. One bass skin achieved. Right, where is the cauldron door? That's something we do need to look at, because that's how we're getting in, obviously. I don't want to swing around just looking for stuff. Where is the cauldron door? This way. So it's not fully underwater. Well, it kind of is fully underwater, isn't it? Because we can actually go in via the water. Okay. Cauldron Kappa. So new cauldron. We've not done this one. I think we've only done like 3 cauldrons.
Courteous fire against it.
Alright, snap more. So there are things in here we've got to be a bit wary of. Stealth kelp is definitely going to be
Can't find it underwater.
a focus.
I'd have to sneak past it. This kelp might give me some cover.
So yeah, there'll be a bit of sneaking and stealth kelp. Yeah, first cauldron we've seen underwater. I think it's interesting.
Looks like I can swim down from here.
Where are we? I'm just trying to work out where we're heading next. Problem with staying in the kelp to avoid the machine, you can't really see where you're going. Oh, there. Right, there's a override. I do like how all Cauldrons so far have been so individual. They really worked to make all the Cauldrons and Tornets unique. That's exactly what I was just saying. But yes, they have. It's amazing how different they all are. But I find that really impressive. Just that element of detail. I know I probably gush about this game so much during the streams, but I just struggle a little bit to kind of understand why there are games out there that don't pull off the same as what this does, graphically and stuff like that. But I thoroughly enjoyed it so far. I hope there's more. I hope there's DLC. I hope there's the third game would be incredible. Yeah, I don't mean to gush about it so much, but I just think it's been an amazing game to play and stream, to be honest. But I will do a review when we're done. I'm trying to catch back up with reviews, to be fair. If you've been watching the Watch Dogs series as well, we are nearly finished the main story. We've started the DLC. I've started recording DLC. And that's going to be an interesting one to review, because there are some good things, but there's also some really annoying things. I'm looking forward to that one. I know, nothing wrong with talking about it. I just feel like sometimes people just think I'm gushing about it, it's silly. Right, where are we heading, would be my first thought. I'm assuming I'm not heading down. Can head up. Yeah. I think we were meant to head up there, weren't we? I'd like to think we were. If I missed picking anything up, then it's a bit late now, I suppose. We are in. As I say, it can be difficult sometimes to work out if you've missed something, which way you should be going. Right, I'm assuming we need to move this. We've done this before.
Might be able to use it to climb off the ledge.
Kind of part of the deal with streaming and talking about the things you don't like to. Oh, absolutely. And I like to be objective. I like to say when I like something and when I dislike something. There's not much I've disliked about this though. I think they've done a very good job.
I guess that's not gonna work. What now?
I just think they've done a really good job. I think that's the easiest way of talking about it. Right, what else can we do?
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Doesn't that pull? No, that doesn't pull, does it? Right, we've got to try and get up. Where's... There's obviously something else we've got to pull out, move, to get ourselves up. They're not jump points, are they? No, just lights. I think you think the game is really special from narrative to characters to quests. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's just been a revelation in terms of what you can achieve when you put your mind to it. I suppose in some ways, from their developing standpoint, at least. Okay, let's go back a bit and have a look. There's something we've got to move or do something with. Figure out what I think next.
There's some kind of rail over there.
There's a rail.
Doesn't look like I can reach it from the water, though.
Ah, there is a rail. We can't reach it from the water. There is a jump point. There is a way of going up there, wasn't there?
There's a way to climb up around here.
Yeah, there. I don't know if we can climb fully up there. Let's have a look. Aloy's given us the hint of obviously the rail itself. Oh, we can't climb up there, that's fine. At least we checked.
If I push that crate I found into the water.
Oh, there we go. Aloy is telling us exactly what we need to do. This is why also. There's so many games you play that you get stuck on a puzzle, environmental or otherwise, and there's no clue. Aloy talks to you, she does help, she gives you hints. You know, I like that. It feels like she's playing as well, if that makes sense. Right, machines are after us. What have we got? I was going to say, I think there was an energy shield they didn't pass through. Can they come through still, or are they not? Can they get through? If they can get through the energy shield, we're going to have to fight them. I don't know if they can.
One here.
They can, because that's... As we saw, they're about to come after us. Good shot, that one. Nice shot indeed. That's too small. Too low. Right, anything else there we need to worry about? There is one machine still there we've got to deal with. Not out yet, come on. There we go, it's out now. That wasn't too bad to be fair. Apex spikes now. Grab the other parts. Right, can we actually go and do what we want to do now? Right, we need to get that into over there, I think.
Get on the crate. I can let the current carry me to the rail.
Ah, okay. She's telling us once more what we need to do. Waiting for that rail to climb up, I believe. Do I have a favourite? There's a few minor things that were not done so well. Yeah, there's a few things, obviously. Food, for me, just seems a bit pointless. The upgrade system, it can obviously be better. Yeah, so I completely agree with that. Got a favourite new character. I like Silence returning, mainly because I like the voice actor of Silence anyway. I think he's a brilliant actor. And it was nice to see some of the old team. I think that's the big thing, is just they brought back some of the old team, and I think that was brilliant. Errand being Errand. Sometimes it's just the little things that
Should be able to glide down there.
you know you really appreciate when you see these characters back a second time. Well, I don't think we've missed anything from there. That's a shield there, so we couldn't pass through. So this one, we need to glide. There we go. Made it across safely. Eventually. Weapon right. I can't upgrade it. I can't forge any more advanced explosive spikes because I'm out of blast paste. So we'll have to hold off on using many of those right now. Might save it till the Cauldron boss, if there is one. As I'm expecting that to be a hard one. We're kind of in that area where most things in this are now difficult because we're in that area of the map.
Right, I guess.
That's the other thing I've noticed. The map also, although it's not evident early on, it does do things in a level order the further west you go. The further west you are, the harder things are. But that's never, you're never directed towards that, but that's the way it comes across eventually. But yeah, I think I like some of the old team, like Aaron, Val. We're in the core. So we've got two Apex Burrowers, and what's in the middle? Nothing at the minute. These guys have already seen me, so I'd like to take them out as quickly as possible. I was aiming for the eye, admittedly, and missed. I won't miss that one though. And you, keep your eye there. Thank you very much. No! So I suppose we were never meant to make it to the core now. I didn't even click that was possible until it happened. I thought I'd missed the jump. I didn't actually think it was done on purpose. But there's an obvious point. We weren't meant to reach the Cauldron just yet. It's always this time you just think, I should have known that. That was obvious that's going to happen. And yeah, I didn't really think about it at the time.
There's not a lot of room for a fight down here.
Snapmore.
Careful around that Snapmore.
Hello, Mr. Snapmore. A bit in the gullet there. There we go. Make it explode while we can. Got to try not to fall in the water because we're not going to be able to fight if we fall in the water. Which is obviously going to be a bad thing. Trying to attack from the other side, I think, as well. We are. Yeah, if these things come in the water after, we'll be in a little bit of trouble. We climb back up again. Not under there. I think they did really well to introduce the new mechanic of swimming as well. I wasn't expecting to be as good as it was. They're not fighting underwater, I think. It's a slight miscalculation. I think there should be an ability to use even your spear underwater. Or something. Or just one weapon underwater. Not bow-wise, but like a harpoon or something to that similar degree where it's similar to a bow in a way. I just think there should be that element to be able to use. But other than that, underwater I think is brilliant. Come here. I'm trying to look around the cauldron and you guys keep deciding to attack instead. It's not helpful, is it? Right, Snapmore is down. I'm not too sure which way we're heading. Try to knock off there. Resource container. Right, we need to kind of pick a I think it's this way, just because there's stuff to climb up on here. So I'm guessing that's where we're meant to be heading. I like how they expanded on Val's character. He had a big role to play. He did indeed, and I was so shocked when that happened.
Looks like I can
as well.
this way.
That was, yeah, it was an incredible moment, I think, and they did it really well. You like the intro of Beta. Yeah, their relationship's interesting. The way Beta reacts to Aloy and the amount of information she has at the time and things like that. An interesting relationship between two people which that wasn't meant to happen. Are similar genetically, yet so different in their personalities. So I knew you could jump when you wanted to, Aloy. Yeah, and how that relationship has grown as well. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that relationship, I think, if there is another game. I didn't actually see that hold there. But she made it across. I'll take that. I didn't expect that. But yeah, there's lots of good stuff. There's a few bits that obviously...
I can't override it from here.
Yeah, we can't override it from here, can we? There's a few things I probably would have taken out or made slightly better, but no game is ever perfect. That's the thing. So yeah, very happy what we've got though. I've not really had any bugs or issues, I don't think. As well, which is always a good thing considering how many games nowadays come out unfinished and stuff like that. So yeah, happy with what we've got so far, and hopefully there's more to come.
Looks like this whole place is some kind of... Question is,
it's a pump. So is that pumping water up then, maybe? I also like how Aloy and Erin's relationship is moving and their conversation as well. I think that's really cool. Okay, I think I'm heading down. If that's a pump, what is it pumping? Every one of these is so different. So you just sometimes have to stop and just marvel at it. Or I do anyway. Okay, let's refill some arrows. There's another machine here. These guys don't generally last long if you get a decent hit. Didn't knock it out, but it was a decent hit. We took a hit from the friend.
Use them to climb up.
I say friends. Are they friends? I suppose they are. They work together, don't they? Both of the Apex Burrowers working together, protecting the access point. Okay.
Just need to move further into the cauldron.
Let's override this and see where this takes us next. Erin and Aloy. It is very natural and low key. Yes, like you say, her priorities are her priorities, and he definitely seems to understand that. And that comes across as well. These guys aren't that difficult to beat, are they? So I don't mind a miss against these guys, because you can soon get it back just with a nice placed hit. Okay, maybe not that one. That one doesn't want to go down. I'll say that. Come here. There we go. Right, we've got another one to activate here as well. I'm just making sure I pick up all the health. There's a pie missed over here as well. What is through this doorway here? I don't think it's where we've got to head next. Just a dead end. Yeah. Sometimes there's something to pick up in these kind of places. Not in that one. Unless that opens that door, possibly. Right, let's hack the node and see what it does. That door may actually open, maybe. Right, that's the lower pump overridden. That's water. Cassie asked at the start of the game, please let me help you. Well, I was more, I don't care what you say, Aloy. You're not getting rid of me so easily. Yeah. She even tried leaving Valhalla at one point behind, didn't she? And she still caught up. Whereas Aaron wants to help. Wants to be there. And in some ways, he kind of comes across like he feels Aloy pushes him away. Although she's trying to do it for his own good. Yet you can see he just wants to help her. He doesn't want her to have the burden all on herself. I think that's the thing. Turn its head. Come back here. Get it in the mouth, it's a one-shot kill. Nearly. There we go. Oh, she obviously needed his Val's approach, but Aaron is very respectful. Yes. As I say, I think their relationship has kind of grown because they know there's other things more important at this point. So I'm just like, where am I actually heading? It says explore this pump room, so I think we need to head in the water. There's something here to look at. Because there is something to move here.
Yeah, we'll work this close.
Pull. There we go. And I think this is needed here for that.
Should be able to climb up now.
Was there anything else here? There is something behind there. I don't know if I can actually get to it or not. Oh, we can. It's going to be something secretly good? Not really. There's not much now we can pick up and find out in the wild that's going to help us. Or change anything for us, I don't think. I thought that was another one. What did happen once? Take the long way round afterwards. Don't close on me. I've gone too high there. Okay, jump across. Still not too sure what the pumps are actually doing. Okay, there's a few things to pick up. I think we're fully stocked again with health now, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Obviously we're going to override that in a second.
Where's the water? The last one.
So we think it's going to rise the water again, and we can then use that to get higher again by the looks of things. Then we've got to find a way out of the pump room, so this water should now be coming up. I think we're heading through that there, aren't we? Would be my guess.
The water stopped.
Yeah.
That tunnel looks like it leads out of here.
So we need to reach that. There is... Can we? I don't know if we can we pull this up? Because if we can, obviously.
I need to find something that'll help me get to that rail.
No, I don't think there's a way of bringing this out of that area, is there? The edges aren't low enough. Yeah, we need to find something that we can use to get to that rail. Like it's too low in the water. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know if I'm... I don't think we can bring it up with us. Right, nothing there. Because I don't think we can move it underwater, can we? I don't think it's something you can actually move around yourself. A crate would be useful if I could move it whilst underwater. Unless, of course, there is somewhere we can move it to. So that all looks too high. Try putting it across the edge. Yeah, it's just because all the edge looks too high. But, although we can climb out, can't we? So if we can climb out, the edge can't be that high. Maybe. Let's have a look.
If I place the crate under the rail, I can climb up to that tunnel.
So we know what we need to do. It's now just getting it to work. How am I getting that out? Mate? They all seem really high points. Yeah, something will work there. What about... Because that's the shape of it, isn't it?
I have to use my pull caster.
I wonder. Can we move into that area? That's the same rough shape as it.
I don't think I'm getting this thing out of here. There has to be another way to get it to that rail.
Oh, so she's actually saying she doesn't think she can get it out of there. So she is telling us that doesn't come out of there. Which is not what I expected. I thought she could do that, considering it's the same kind of shape as it. But yeah, she's saying it won't come out of there.
Maybe if I lower the water, I can place the crate where I need it.
Ah, okay. So that's what you told us what we need to do. We need to lower the water by going underwater again, move the crate over to that corner over there, right, make the water go up again once you move the crate where you want it. That's really good thinking of Ava. I didn't think of that. She did. I do enjoy how she talks to you as well. I know she's not talking to you directly, it's more of a talking to herself. Like everyone, including myself, does. But her clues are really good. Right, where... So we need it over there. Where is it currently? If I knew where it was, I'd move it. But where is it? It's there. Okay, we found it.
That crate to where the rail is.
We are going to move it.
Raise the water level again.
So we need to move it. I don't want to go underwater there. But something with this, like Aloy's talking, really? But the clues are nice when you're stuck in a puzzle. Yeah, I just like it because it just makes it. It just means that, you know, you're not. She's actually trying to help and gives some talk. I don't know. I just like that kind of stuff. I think it shows emotion. I think it shows just her personality a bit more as well with her conversations. I think that's probably why I like it so much, as I just think it adds to that depth of character. Right, I don't think we can put it on top, but I think it just needs to be as close as possible, doesn't it? Right. Yes.
We need to raise the water level.
We need to raise the water level again now, which is back up there. So it's back over here. As I say, there's lots of good things. There are some things obviously could be improved on or changed. But all in all, so far, been a thoroughly enjoyable story. And it makes sense she would talk to herself a lot. And she not like she had many other options going. No, and I think that's the other thing, isn't it? As an outcast, only Ross would talk to her. And obviously he focused on training. She would have been alone, so she would have been making up her own conversations, wouldn't she? And obviously she's travelling on her own a lot of the time. So yeah, I think it makes sense in that context.
Here goes nothing.
And I like the clues, and I like just the general little bits of information she gives out. As I say, I just find it's more a show of her personality. There goes the water. Our crate is in the right place, I believe. And we are golden to get out of here. There we go. That wasn't too bad in the end. She gave us the actual options of what to do. It's never good when a door shuts behind you, is it? It kind of tells you something when the door's shutting behind you. Right, what have we got here? The vent. Apex Shell Walker. Shell Walker. Apex Burrow, I'm not sure what about the burrows. Energy Shield, so there's a few things here we have to deal with. Okay. Shell Walkers aren't too bad if we can take out the armour and weapons on the hand. So like the shield for that one is down. I think the weapon's down there as well. That was quite a good hit. But these become a little bit easier, especially when you've got a lot less to attack you with. It's a bit of an attack, isn't it? I've not really got that close to be able to do an attack like before.
Oh, looks like they called for backup.
Okay, there's a few things as backup. So we can get rid of the Shell Walker before they actually turn on us, I think. What are you weak to? Well, it's down in a minute anyway, I was going to say. Spikes now as well, just to add to our fun. Got a bit trapped there, didn't we?
Right, next idea.
Out of ammo. It's always fun when that happens. I haven't got many of these left, to be fair. They're out. We've got normal ones though, and fire ones left. Taking a bit of a beating here. Trying to get the attack in, but it was just bouncing at us. Right, take that. Blow up. Thank you. Oh, not quite. Now it's down. Right, what have we still got left to beat? I just want to... Okay. You coming down? Come on, Scrapper. No? Ah. I thought this was down. Maybe, obviously I didn't realise it was still up. It's going to be down in a second. Now it's down. Right, we know the Scrapper's up there, we can deal with him in a second. Just make sure we pick everything up that was here. And then move on. But some of the fights, doesn't matter what stage you're at, they still feel tough. And I like that. It's It's never come across as of yet as too easy. You know, everyone wants a little bit of a challenge, but it also, I think, allows for people to play at a steady pace when you don't have the time to play that often as well, rather than getting your butt kicked every time you try and do anything. Well, obviously he knows where we are. I think we weren't really hiding from him, to be fair. It's an Apex one, isn't it? I was going to say, I think we scanned it. It's not quite out. I'm assuming we need to move the A box again to get up there as well now. Why are you not out yet? It's because I'm probably not hitting. I'm probably hitting a very
Find a way back to the core.
yeah, heavily armoured part more than likely. Right, what do we got in here to use? There's something here which is a little tunnel we can break open. Have a look inside. There'll be something to pick up. There we go. So, we need to find, I'd say, another blue one of those right in front of us. Blue crate, pull it out, push across, up we go. Is that job a good one though? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, definitely different to the Cauldron we've done so far. Environmental puzzles are different.
I can climb up from here.
Even the fights in general are different. The look of it is different in terms of how we got in here. Underwater entrance is definitely a new one. And using the pumps. Right, anything else? There's a few things to pick up there. What's that? Oh no, the vents. Okay. That's a dead end. I do like when it gives you a good dead end you can't go through. You don't realise until you get straight to the door. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to jump on from one of these.
Yeah, I can jump on those metal carriers from here.
Onto that, and this will carry us through, I think. Do not want to be falling off onto that.
Getting ready to release it. I need to get to the core fast.
Right. I might be able to do a critical strike from above here. We don't. It's not something we did that in a trial area on the last stream. It's not something we usually do, and actually it works really effectively. Obviously against lower level enemies, but I think it's quite an effective strategy if you got the height advantage, obviously. Let's pick up here as well. There's always stuff to be everywhere. Okay, heading this way then. I've just realised what time it is as well. We're flying through tonight's stream. Just disappeared. As I say, we are back again tomorrow morning with more Horizon. The plan tomorrow will be to try and finish whatever we can. I'd like to think the next 2 streams, since they're morning streams so they're longer, may get everything done. May, being the operative word there. Well, we are back to the core. Here we
Can't
go.
that thing in all this water. I need to hurry.
We'll return to the pump room. Apex tie dripper. So the pump room is where? That way. So do I don't know if I can't fight it in the water because it will destroy me. My concern. Am I heading all the way back then? I can't see it actually making us go all the way back. Surely not. Surely we just need to find an entrance this way. This may be a mistake. It is a mistake because I didn't go to the pump room, did I? Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I don't think.
That thing's not gonna let me get anywhere near the core.
Did I make a mistake by jumping down? Should I have gone somewhere first? Possibly. Did say we're going to go back to the pump room.
I was in before. It's the only way to lower the water in here.
It is.
I've got no before. Maybe you can help me out.
Override the floodgate. Right. Oh, it's over here. So maybe I think you were meant to jump in there. I did doubt it, considering it dropped straight in the water and didn't give us a chance of anything else. Come on, Aloy. Hack it. A smoke bomb. Do you know what? I always forget about smoke bombs. That's a very good shout. I always forget about smoke bombs.
And I'm back here again.
Right, the pump room is here.
Should help me lower the water.
Where's my smoke bombs? There we go. We've got them back on. I always forget about them. It's above or below? It's there. We've got to get here, lower the water, and then we can fight the tide ripper properly. Tide rippers aren't too bad, to be honest, to fight. Right, where is it? I don't know where it is. I actually don't know where it's gone. Yes, we do need the disc. I think we need the tail as well, actually. I don't think it made it through to this room with us, did it? So yeah, tear arrows are probably a good thing to be having on a hand. Disc, tail. I thought it followed us into that room. It hasn't. So now I can go on land and try and avoid it as much as possible. Shock can be useful. Cool. I'll try and remember that.
Here we go.
Poor tower. I know what I was aiming for and I completely missed it. And missed everything there. That's a disc off. Or half of it anyway. Missed. It's the only problem when you're aiming for parts, you don't focus on what else is happening. And obviously, there's a disadvantage to not looking at what else is happening around you. I think that's my last tear arrow, so that's a disc all off now. I think it's all off anyway. Right, it there. If we can get it paralysed, that would be massive, I think. Well, that's why I'm keep pressing the heal and wondering why we're not healing. I've run out of berries. Right, now it is stuck. Can we get the tail? Missed. Come on. Come on. I need that tail. Because I've got no more towers left, I haven't got a choice to do it like that. Right, we need shock again. I think that was a nice hit there. We can shock it again. There we go. Let's now try and get these last things torn off that we need. Foul off. Come on, disc. Maybe that bit of the disc doesn't come off easily, maybe. No, I don't think that bit of the disc comes off easily, does it? Right, back to electricity. Get a few good hits, it'll be nice. Right, done it again. Let's try. We need some weak spots, don't we? If we can take anything off this. It's more lunging at us now than anything else, isn't it, really? I think we really utilised the fact it was down for that time period, really. I think we could have done better with that. Throwing rocks at us now. Finish with your rocks. Down again. Do another scan just so we can see weak points again, really. Do more damage if we're hitting weak points, don't we? So it's best if we see if we can just see them once more. We're dodging out of the way of its slams. It's currently affected by chill water from its exploding sack, to be fair. We'll go to shock again in a minute and try and keep it down again. Take the hit there. Now it's down again. Let's see if we can finish taking it out. Okay. Tidripper is down.
Time to get those overrides.
Wow. Yeah, shock will be useful to get. Yeah, I think we were doing that in the end. I think at the start I probably could have done it and then used the tear arrows after we'd shocked it. That probably would have saved us a bit of time. So yeah, that would have helped, I think. So we should have done that, really. At the start, rather than waiting and doing it a little bit in. But, that being said, I think it went alright. So I believe this will be another Cauldron finished. Let's make sure we've got everything. And we may just be, we're going to finish just about on time, amazingly. Doesn't normally happen. We do need more Tidripper fights. We still need more parts from the Tidripper for upgrades. Definitely nothing else to pick up. Scan round. No. Okay. Let's override the Cauldron core. And that is trophy achieved, all cores overridden. So does that mean there's only 4 Cauldrons in the game? I think that's only the 4th one we've done. I thought there was more than 4. But I'll take it. We do need to go back to the base at some point and actually add all these to our uploads via the fabrication machine, because I haven't actually done any of those. It's the final battle ones we did. So we do need to get that done at some point. We can actually override the Sliver Fang. Oh wow. And a Dreadwing, look at that. Just a lot of spine.
Cauldron doors. They should lead me outside.
Exit the Cauldron. Where's is that my Cauldron door? It's not my door, surely. Or is it? That's my... I don't know which way we came in, so I don't know where the exit is. I think it's this way. Yeah, there's lots of big overrides, isn't there? I just can't believe there's only...
Cauldron must have been pumping water in and out to release aquatic machines. Huh. Smart.
Ah, so we now know what the pumps were doing. It was pumping in and out water, so it could release aquatic machines. That is very cool. Very cool indeed. So that is Cauldron done, and final Cauldron at that. We are just about... I can't believe it's flown. We're just about out of time. We'll have a look at stuff in a minute. Like I said, we are back tomorrow morning with more Horizon anyway, so you won't have to wait long for us to continue this. Let's get some dry land first and have a check a few things. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know that was the last one. I saw it on our last stream when we kind of positioned ourselves near the Bulwark. I know we had a few things to do in this area. I didn't realise though it was that one. We do need a fast one. Let's position ourselves for tomorrow. There's still lots to do. So we are 86%. That's not bad. Yes, we've only got one race to do, I think. Let's have a look on the map. I believe it's just one race left. Because we did one this evening, first of all, which took us like 8 attempts. It was tricky. Now, I think he said it's south somewhere down here. Go on a run. Let's position ourselves down there and we can save there as well. First thing tomorrow morning, go on a run. I think that's the last one, but I don't know. I believe this is the Red Tooth one, but what he was telling us. But obviously we can't take that for granted. What else do we need to do still? I know there's some more. We've got 2 melee pits still to do. We have got melee pits for Marsh. That was one we struggled with on yesterday's stream. And we've also got Scalding Spears one to do. So we'll have a look at them hopefully tomorrow as well. What else do we still need? Obviously all the question marks still need doing. That hunting ground is done because it's green. I know it still says it's there, but it's green, so it means it is done. Anything that's green does mean it's finished. That's all done. Done all the artifacts. We knew about that. There's a few question marks we need to check out, and we know there's still a collectible we know nothing about. So we definitely need to be checking out some of these question marks as well. There's still a couple of these to do. The outposts, finish clearing. I hate the fact that pitmasters don't disappear. They do tick off on the quest, but that's about it. There's a couple of question marks on there as well, where the Quen are. There isn't. I don't think. I don't think. Game progression wise, we're 86%. I don't know how much there is of anything else. I think we've got one more survey drone to do. Still, it's unknown collectible. And other than that, I don't really know. We've got all the ornaments already. Black boxes, I haven't checked how many there is. So we've got 9 of 10 drones. We need 2 more black boxes. And that's it. So that's all the collectibles we know of. Gauntlet runs, that's what we're heading to. That's the first thing we'll start on tomorrow morning. All Cauldrons are now done. Toolnecks are done. Relic Ruins are done. 2 Rebel Outposts to finish. Rebel Council done. The arena we can go back to any point. Melee pits. 2 of those need to be done. Hunting grounds. I don't know which ones to finish, which are not, without looking on the map. So there's a few things to do. 14%. I don't think that's too bad. Right, let's get the saving out of the way, and then we'll have a quick chat before we finish. Oh, I didn't mean to go in the conversation.
Whoa!
Please don't. I'm not doing it now.
You know I'm going out there to win. But if I don't, you better make sure.
I think that would be quite cool. Imagine, well, we'll see it tomorrow morning. Racing around Vegas with the lights. That's gonna be incredible.
The night begs for blood and machine oil. You ready to ride?
No, I'm not. Farewell. I know I really want to do it, but knowing it took us 7 attempts
Take your time.
on the previous race,
Relish the anticipation.
I'd rather start with the time tomorrow. Because I know if I start it now, I won't want to finish it. I won't want to stop until we've completed it. And just in case it takes time, it'd be a very, very late night for me and I'll be struggling. So instead of that, we're going to save it and leave that first thing. So, we'll check our hours so far. We're now up to 86 hours and 50 minutes for 86%, which isn't too bad. I don't honestly think. But that is us for this evening, I'm afraid. As I said first thing, I'm sorry for this morning's Genshin Impact stream being cancelled. There was just a massive error on my occupational health part regarding my meeting today. I got delayed and then extended, and it was just ridiculous in the end. We have made a stream tonight. If you haven't watched the scheduled video, we are back tomorrow morning with Horizon Forbidden West. And then Thursday morning, Horizon Forbidden West, if we don't finish it tomorrow, which I doubt. And then Thursday evening is Genshin Impact as well. Just in case anyone can't join us during the week, the Sunday schedule video, pay attention to it on Sunday afternoon because there are some changes for the following week because it's half term again. Kids go back to school after Easter, have a couple of weeks, they're back off again for a week. It's also the Queen's Jubilee as well, so there's going to be some changes for next week just because streams are going to be a bit few and far between, possibly, to be honest. But there should still be daily content on the channel. Once I can keep up with all, it'll be good. Thank you very much, Lisa. Want to guess who he is? I don't know in the slightest, because I was thinking about this the other day, and I've got no clue who Redtooth could be. I'm interested to see who it is when we unmask him finally after beating him. But yeah, there's no one I can think of. I bet you he unmasks and I go, I can't believe that's him. And I'll know exactly who it is. That's what I'm expecting. But yeah, I just can't think who it could be. It'll be interesting to see. But thank you very much, Lisa. Have a good evening. Right, so that's just done for this evening. Thank you all very much as always. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Another brilliant stream. We're nearly finished with Horizon Forbidden West. But we've got a little bit more to go, which hopefully will get done this week. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your week if we don't see you soon. If not, we'll see you in a stream very soon, I'm sure. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.